Hello everybody and welcome finally to Nanatsu no Taizai Ikari to Yami no Grand Cross, aka Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross of Light and Darkness, or as we're going to be calling it from now on, Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross. A game that has been in development for a very long time. It was supposed to come out last year. There was obviously problems. They said, look, we're going to take the time. We think it's worth it. We're going to push it back. We hope you understand. And in general, I think people were quite understanding. And what has been produced as a result of that, honestly, all I've done is play through the tutorial. I haven't even finished the tutorial. I'm on the multi-summon for the tutorial. What they have produced here is incredible. Some of the artwork, some of the animations, the models, it's insane. And because of the way it's been developed in Unity, with the way the skeletons are rigged and the way the models are put on, it's very flexible. It's very easy for them to produce lots of new content. And I've had a little peek inside the files, and there's a lot of interesting stuff in there. I won't really... I don't know if I want to be like a dedicated data miner or website developer or anything for this game. But it's all pretty straightforward if you know how to do all the Unity stuff. It's all there, and it's really nice. Let's launch it up. I don't know what comes after. It may be a little bit laggy. I will preface it may be a little bit laggy. So you'll have to. Oh, there's a data download already. Okay. This will be the second data download, I think. I'm just going to turn this down just a tad, just in case it's a little bit too loud. Don't want it to be too loud. So far, all I've done in the tutorial is, you know, the basic stuff. There's a couple of stages they have you beat and that. But the cinematics, very nice. The cutscenes, very nice. Okay, so this is the news. Can I... Oh, they put a little calendar up. Oh, isn't that nice? Can I just close this, though? So I think after this little data download, it should drop me straight into the summon. Now, what's interesting is I thought, based on what I've seen in the build-up to the game, that we'd only be summoning for costumes. It appears we summon for costumes, we summon for characters, and there's even going to be some kind of weapon summon. I'm not sure if that's out yet, but there is going to be, for sure, a weapon summon. So, a little bit bizarre. If you ask me, it's different. It's different, I should say. I don't know how it's gonna work with like the currencies and how much you get of each one and stuff like that. So where's it starting us off at? Here we go. It's starting us off at the part of the tutorial where it takes you to do your first free multi-summon. Now, I will say this. It doesn't let you do much here because it's the tutorial. You're kind of on rails. You can't click anything. This starter pool only includes certain characters. There is another pool you'll have access to after the tutorial that has access to more characters, but there are still select characters that are planned for the future. Some of them planned for the very soon future, not, you know, not immediate, but they'll be coming out very soon in the next maybe couple of weeks, couple of months, that you may want to not necessarily save for. I mean, early on it's definitely worth doing the summon on the beginner banners and stuff, but we know for a fact that the Curse Mark Meliodas, not only does he have a fully working model, not only does he have events tied to him, and gacha tied to him, loads of costumes tied to him as well, like he is going to be soon. There's also the Elizabeth with the mark in her eye. I can't remember what the name of that is, but she's going to be coming soon as well. But if you're waiting for characters like Merlin and Escanor, there's not much of them shown in the files. Escanor, there's very little. Merlin, there's a lot more. But my point is that I think if you're waiting for them, it's probably not worth saving immediately. You can probably enjoy the game a little bit first. So it's 30, what we call in the crystals. Just crystals? Let's call them crystals. 30 crystals for your first multi. Now this game, I have been told, has a feature similar to a couple of other gacha, none of which I play. Oh god, the lag. And that feature is that if you get a bad multi without an SSR, it fills up a gauge, and when that gauge hits max, you get a guaranteed SSR in the multi that follows. So I think it's every 5 multis you're guaranteed an SSR no matter what. So if you have 5, if you're unlucky enough to have 5 multis without an SSR, it seems you will be given an SSR in the, I don't know if it's in the 5th or in the 6th multi, but the point is they have put a kind of a conditional sort of you're guaranteed an SSR type thing. This is my first time seeing the summon animation. I'm guessing the fact that he transformed is good, but I don't know. He might transform every time. Okay. Oh, yeah. Reminds me a lot of Legends, but like way more flashy. We got an SSR, hell yeah. This looks sick! So, we're summoning for characters in this particular summon, so forgive me if I forget any character names, I'm doing my best here, but I've only been reading the recent chapters. It's been a while since I read it all the way through or watched it, so... Okay. We're kind of looking for the SSR, though. We're kind of looking for the SSR, though. There's a lot of characters I don't really remember here, unfortunately. Then again, I haven't seen a lot of the characters in colour, because I've been reading the manga. I have watched a bit of the anime, to be fair, but not a lot of it. I think I think the rares are probably mostly just like characters I'm not gonna have any chance of remembering, but that's something. The animations are god tier though. Yeah, so these are like early on bad guys from the series. Okay. Not really what we're looking for. We're kind of looking for 7 Deadly Sins, if possible. Oh! Okay, so we got Gopher, which is interesting because there are multiple versions of him, and this is just his like when he's in hiding costume thing. I know there's a name for that character, but I don't remember it. Okay, I think the one after this has to be the SSR. That's like the bad guy from like the first sequence. Here we are. And we got Meliodas. That might be scripted, I don't know. But we got Meliodas, so hey. Pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, this is legit. So that bar at the bottom there, the 0%, that's the one that goes up if you didn't get an SSR. Is it 11 units per multi as well? Yeah, it's 11. So it's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, they've put a lot of effort into this. It's so gas. It makes me want to. I think I am gonna reread 7 Deadly Sins. It is reaching its climax right now. The manga essentially was supposed to already be over, but they went, we'll go a bit longer. But it kind of puts up a scarf. Wait, is it too short? Too long? It's always. God damn it. Okay, Scar. Scar is fine. There we go. So yeah, 7 Deadly Sins initially I think got put towards being cancelled. Not cancelled, but it got put in a direction of being ended early because of health concerns about the author. And then he slowly progressed towards the end. Did a pretty good job of it. And then he's got to the end and he's decided, okay, but we can fit a few more chapters and we can finish off a full volume for the fans. So I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was pretty nice of him. I'm enjoying the later chapters. Oh, so we get a guaranteed SSR ticket after a week. So you might be seeing a video in a week. There's also a couple of tickets that are SSR or SR or SSR. So I think these are the pre-registration bonus items. So that would be a costume for Elizabeth and Hawk and Meliodas. And, oh, you can scroll along. And 30 gems, so we can do another summon, it looks like. And an SS... Oh, no, an SR Meliodas. Okay. Alright. Now, I will admit, at times it's a bit laggy, but to be fair, that's... You know... That's not the game's fault. I'm running it on an emulator. I'm also recording it at the same time, so... To be fair, you know, it's not really their fault. It would run like shit on my phone. I've had issues recently... Oh god, what have I done? I've had issues recently where certain things not working on emulator, so I've had to put them on my phone, and they were even worse on my phone, but they actually do still work, so... At the moment, I'm having an issue with Meliodas' sword. It's not... The model's not coming in. I probably just need to repair resources or something. Oh, so can we... I'm guessing these are like frame captains, but can I not... Can I add someone to my team? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll let you pick who you want, so that's good. I got a dragon? Oh, is it because I already have Meliodas in the team? I can't put him in. I have to put someone else. Okay. Okay. I get it. Bear in mind, I don't know Japanese. I'm just feeling my way around. It's like it's in the dark. I'm feeling my way around. Okay, so it made a team for me. I assume this is a type advantage team for whatever boss we're going into because they've made me a full green team. And this is my first time I get to play my own characters. So these are friends. Now, interestingly, if you're wondering, will this game ever get a global release? I'm not going to definitively say no. I don't necessarily think it's likely. But this game does have files that suggest there is going to be at least a Korean localization at some point. Whether there will be more, whether it will go to the West at all, I don't know. But Seven Deadly Sins is an incredibly popular series, so I would not definitively rule it out. I would just say that it's not super likely that they're definitely going to do that. Just bear that in mind if you do want to get started on the game. If there is going to be a global release, it's not going to be anytime soon. This is, in my opinion, this is straight up almost good enough to be a console game. Like, the gameplay is the only thing that's like the animations and stuff is fine, but you wouldn't necessarily, you know... Oh, there's an auto button. But that's no fun. Actually, reset. Let's do this one, this one. Yeah, so the way the gameplay is made, the way you play with the cards, obviously that wouldn't necessarily be something you'd have on console. That is very much geared towards anime geared towards mobile gaming. But I will say that okay, I think we've got an opportunity to get a gold here. Anyway, if this was something you controlled with controller and you were like it was like a beat 'em up or something, man, it'd be so good. But I'm pretty good with this being a mobile game. The only thing is, I think some people are going to struggle to run it. Like, people are going to struggle to run it a lot because it's, you know, this is an emulator, and I know emulators aren't perfect. It's still running with like 8 GB of RAM and like using like 6 of my CPU cores. So it's a bit more advanced than my shitty knockoff Chinese phone. So I do feel that some people may struggle just a tad, but hey, you know, that's life. Now, I don't know at what point it's going to let me go and do some summons, but I do know that there are a couple of gacha for me to summon on. I do get to choose from. So I'll probably only do one more multi in this video just to see what I can get. I'm pretty happy with getting an SSR Meliodas. I really want Barn. If you don't know, my favourite character. But the thing is, getting an SSR one might be tricky. You can get the SR ones and you can upgrade them, obviously, but early on it's going to be hard with materials and stuff, so I'd rather just pull an SSR one to get things started, you know. That'd be pretty good. We know that there is a Barn and Elaine event coming soon. Files are already in the game. Supposedly, it's been talked about, but you know, I didn't see a lot of the pre-release live stream stuff because I was at work when they were on. It was a bit inconvenient for me to watch them. But we know that that is some of the stuff that's coming. We know that there is also like a bunch of other events planned for the future that have already got stuff in the files ready to be released, just not yet. So some of the stuff you can look forward to is there's going to be this like super special awesome boss king. Looks really cool. There's going to be eventually going to be an Arthur and Merlin stage coming. Oh wow. Oh, this is my first time in the... Okay. Do you see what I mean about this could be a console game? Holy shit. I want to pick up my Xbox controller, but... doesn't really work that well with emulator, unfortunately. But this is what I'm saying. Everything being done in engine. These cutscenes are all done in engine, so it's a lot more flexible. It's a lot more, you know, they know what they're doing with the animations. So my comparison is if you look at Dragon Ball Legends, which was visually and in terms of technology one of the more impressive gacha games. When it came to cutscenes, they mostly just used like still images having conversations with each other. This is on another level. This shit's on another level. Very impressive. To be fair, they had their work cut out for them on Legends because they had a lot more localization to do. This, you know, well, there's no localization. It's Japanese for now. It's pretty impressive. Now, a lot of the set pieces are just straight from the anime. Like, they've just been remade straight from the anime, but it's all been redone. These are not like, you know, you might remember Paradise Lost where they took screenshots from the anime and just like, oh yeah, this will do for like an interstitial page. In this game, they just straight up made new assets. It's awesome. So this appears to be just a continuation of story. I don't know at which point it takes me off the rails and lets me do what I please. Maybe... I mean, I could skip a lot of these cutscenes, you know. I can't read Japanese anyway, so... At what point do I... Of course, there is a lot to do in this game, so it's understandable that the tutorial is quite beefy. That there's a lot to it, and they have to explain a lot of things to you. Because... Oh, you can just auto straight to where you got to do that stage, alright. It's understandable, I think, to have a big tutorial for a game like this, because there's so much you have to take in, little bits you have to learn. Especially with the fighting mechanics, there was a few things I'm still not 100% sure about, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, he spawned in. Hello. And that's another thing. Like, I know this particular scene doesn't have any voice acting, but that's because this is being rendered now. You know, whereas the other cutscenes we had before were rendered movies that were being replayed, even though they had been made in the same engine. So they had all the voice lines in it. Tons of voice lines done. I don't know if the voice lines are just ripped straight from the anime or what. Probably not though, right? Probably not though. So it seems like we're gonna have to do at least the first few missions in this town before it lets us off the rails. That's fine. I kind of wanted to see what some of the event stages were to start off the game, because obviously I want to see how far they're going into the story, because I know that they have a lot of stuff planned. Okay, they have a lot of stuff they're going to release later, but I'm just interested to see what they have now, because I know that the other 7 Deadly Sins game. The not that shitty Chinese one that I couldn't even make a video on. That was so bad I couldn't even make a video on it. I'm talking about the one that came before that, which, why can't I remember the name of it? It was called something Nights, right? Seven Deadly Sins, Pocket Nights. That's it. Oh, it's giving me freedom of movement now. Okay, so let's have a look at the gacha. So this is the main gacha. Oh, you get a daily discount. I think that's not a daily discount. I think that's probably a paid gem one, right? Yeah. I think that's a paid gem one. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You get a daily discount to 1. That's pretty cool. Probably not worth doing. It's probably one of those ones that's probably not worth doing. It's probably better off saving for the multis, but you know, I found that in Jumputi we have the discount. Every gacha when it first comes out has a discounted single summon. I just don't do it anymore. Because it all adds up. All the 25s add up. Okay, so the fact that I got Curse Mark Meliodas on this single suggests to me that he just transforms every time no matter what. That's fine. He's got a stick. It changes what weapon he's got. He's got a stick. I lost. Very similar to Legends in terms of the summon animation, but much flashier, which I'm very much okay with. Okay, so it changes what weapon he has. It changes what the situation of winning would be. I get it. I like it. We're not doing another. We're not doing another single. We're not doing another single. Let's observe and see what other gacha are on. I think there's a few. So let's see. That's an SSR ticket one. We can't really pull on that one. SSR ticket one. Can't pull on that one. And this is another type of ticket one for a ladies gacha. Interesting. And this is another ticket gacha and another ticket gacha. Okay. So, are these tickets events or do you have to buy them? Because that's the. I'm checking the shop just to see if you have to buy them. I'm hoping that's not the case. Oh wow, this store looks hype. Okay, so these are some of the initial packs. Okay, so I think this is, you can earn these items from various game modes and you can trade them in rather than stuff you actually spend money on. Where's the ones you, I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Okay, it doesn't show any tickets in here, so I think those tickets must all be earnable, which is pretty cool. Yeah, here's all the packs to start off with. Like, I'm seeing like guaranteed SSR tickets and stuff like that, but I'm not seeing those tickets. So I think you probably earn those tickets, which is pretty cool. Yeah, chance to pull all those characters. There's probably like low rates on the good ones, but still. And now here's the costumes. Now, I will say, this banner at the top here, we already know that the second one is planned, and as far as I can tell, the only difference is that Meliodas has been replaced by, like, the Curse Mark Meliodas. So, there you go. So this is the shop for weapons. Oh my god. Oh, wait, what do you buy these with? What does it cost? Okay, so it costs, okay. This is mad though, because it's got costumes, right? And the costumes are obviously an aesthetic change, but they do each give their own individual bonuses. So this is a very interesting way of doing things, if you ask me. I'm sorry, I'm just gushing about this game. It's crazy. But these are the different costumes for Spirit Sphere Chastifol, and there are more of these coming as well. Unfortunately, the model's not loading for this one at the moment, which is unlucky. And you can see all the characters that it can be used on. So there are different versions of these characters, but there are also different costumes for the different versions of the characters and different weapons. This is mad. The levels they have gone to, this is mad. I think we probably went past all of Meliodas' ones. What about Barn? Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's a few different ones for Barn. I kind of... Can I preview? No, I can't. Still. Okay. I want to see some of the costume options for Barn. I know that they exist, but I can't see them here. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, so Demon... There he is. Oh, so he is in the game. Okay. But how do I get him? I don't know. I don't think he's in the gacha, so... I don't know how I'm supposed to get him. Still pretty cool. Yeah, so they don't have all the costume options here, but like, there's a couple more coming soon. An example I can give you, let me see which ones... Actually, quite a lot of them are here. Wait, really? Oh my god. I don't know whether I should be terrified or delighted or what. But look, Merlin costumes. As far as I can tell, Merlin is just like straight up not available yet. I don't know if I'm going crazy or what, but it's pretty gas. But obviously, still no Escanor. But whoops. Still no Escanor, which is fine. You know, he'll come later. Wait, so they've even got costumes for some of like the free units and stuff like that. That's dope. Okay. Oh my god, this mate. Okay, I'm gonna stop like gushing over everything. The duck face. Duck face. And I have this Meliodas. It costs 10 though. There's no way. There's no way. But the duck face. But where's the ones for Barn? Hold on. Oh. Wait, why are they different ones? That's interesting. Maybe they give different buffs. I like that headband though. I'm getting carried away. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go put on the gacha. I don't even know how long I've been recording. Let's go to the gacha. So this is the only gacha we can summon on with stones right now. I'm gonna do my one summon, my one multi-summon outside of the tutorial. We're hoping for Barn. Diane would also be good. I don't know who else is in the gacha really, other than the 7 Deadly Sins, but whoever we can get an SSR, that'd be pretty gas. If not, we can fill up our gauge a little bit, and then hopefully build up towards a guaranteed SSR when some of the new characters come out. And let's hope. Fingers crossed. He's got his sword. The model's not rendered, but he's got his sword, so that's something. We seem to be taking advantage. This is looking good. This is looking good so far. Oh, it's glowing, so that's good. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that means anything. Okay, I think we're guaranteed an SSR here. I might be wrong. We've at least got good odds to get an SSR. We got an SSR. Let's just smash through the rares and stuff. Gonna be getting a lot of dupes in the rares. Again, some of the early bad guys. Not gonna remember all their names. I am sorry. But the SSR was quite early. Yes! I was kind of in two minds about if I didn't get a Barn, I might re-roll just so I can start with one. Doesn't matter, because we got him. Easy peasy. In general, I'm pretty gas about how this game looks, how this game plays, about how they've implemented a lot of the stuff. We'll see down the line. Maybe my opinions will change. I don't know, but for the initial, I'm pretty gassed. I'm pretty hyped up. I don't know if you can get like bamboozle SSRs. I'm guessing you can't. But it'd be good if you can. Just saying. It'd be good if you can. I'm not skipping just in case we can. It's really not looking like we can. Okay. Isn't that the one we got at the start though? Like we already got them for free, or is that a different one? Yep, no, it's a dupe. We got Barn though. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. So pretty much that's gonna do it for this video. I'll at least do another video on this in 7 days when we have the tickets to pull with, and maybe more. I don't know. But I just wanted to get this initial video up. My initial thoughts and opinions and whatever. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.